A mistrial is declared on the rape charge for Harvey Weinstein. A dramatic end to this retrial after weeks of emotional testimony from 3 accusers and also some drama in the jury room. Weinstein was convicted of sexual assault.
Lots of drama. Natalie Duddridge has been in the courtroom. Natalie, tell us what's going on now.
Yeah, well, first of all, Dick, Christina just sprinted here into the newsroom. There have been so many twists and turns today over the last several days. A split verdict, juror drama, all these complaints, and then today this mistrial after a juror refused to go back in and deliberate with the rest of the panel.
I had a great experience. Again, I'm disappointed we didn't get to finish deliberating the third one.
An abrupt finish to the high-profile sex assault retrial of 73-year-old Harvey Weinstein. Judge Curtis Farber declared a mistrial on the final remaining charge, third-degree rape, after Juror 1 said he couldn't go back in to deliberate.
He never worked with any of us to tell us what he was doing. The first time he went privately out there, we asked him, "What are you doing?" And he wouldn't tell us. And later we found out that he was trying to get out.
Outside the court, other jurors off camera described some friction, but not danger.
It's not like a fight was going to break out. No, obviously not. I think it was just high tension, People were just tired. We were there for 7 weeks. It's cabin fever. You're locked in a room. Most of us were just tired. The summer of the sun was coming out. I think most of us just wanted to be over with.
The mistrial involved Jessica Mann, who accused Weinstein of raping her in a Manhattan hotel room in 2013. She said what began as a consensual relationship turned into one dominated by fear and a power imbalance. Mann said in a statement, the fight is not over. I have told the district attorney I am ready, willing, and able to endure this as many times as it takes for justice and accountability to be served. Today is not the end of my fight. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg confirmed they're ready for another retrial.
We immediately informed the court that we are ready to go forward to trial again on that charge.
On Wednesday, jurors found Weinstein guilty of forcibly performing oral sex on Mimi Haley in 2006. But the jury found Weinstein not guilty in the case of Kaya Sokola, who alleges Weinstein assaulted her when she was 19. Jurors weren't convinced of the evidence.
We all felt like she wasn't credible.
Weinstein's team reacted, saying a third trial is unnecessary.
Of course, Mr. Weinstein's disappointed. He has maintained his innocence from the day I met him. We have very powerful evidence that there was gross juror misconduct at this trial.
Now, just in the last couple of minutes, I heard from that defense attorney, Idala, who you just heard from. He says they plan to file motions before sending the verdict, saying that verdict must be thrown out based on jury misconduct.
So obviously this isn't over.
It is far from over. Of course, a wild couple weeks. There's another status hearing in July. The DA already announced, as you heard, that they plan to retry the Jessica Mann charge. That could take several more months to a year. And then meanwhile, that sentencing date has not yet been set for the guilty verdict involving Mimi Haley. Now, despite this mixed verdict, prosecutors did say this was a win not only for them, but also for the Me Too movement.
Yeah, and Idala said repeatedly during the trial he wanted the mistrial, so he claims he's got a lot to appeal on.
He called for a mistrial every day.
Every day. Okay. Natalie, thank you.
Thank you, Natalie.